I'm Mike Kilburn.
And I'm Renee Joseph.
And today is a very special show we do annually. It's called our Coffee, Beer, and Wine Trail.
Ohio has over 400 craft breweries, and if you're looking for a fun winter activity, Columbus Coffee Trail has over 25 stops. Then, to top things off, Ohio also boasts 7 Ohio wine trails to explore.
We can't take you to all these places, but we're going to show you a great assortment of coffee, craft beer, and wine on today's show. Stay right there.
When visiting Accent Wine Parlor, guests will discover a multitude of wine options to suit any budget, from humble $10 bottles to coveted collectible wines that command 10 times the price. There is something for everyone.
Accent is owned by sommelier Greg Stokes and chef Josh Dalton of Veritas. Recently, Greg was named by Columbus Monthly as one of their Taste Masters of the Year, and 614 Magazine has called Greg the man behind Columbus wine.
Premeditated wine is just such an incredible beverage. I mean, to me, it's sort of this amazing cultural art form, which kind of only exists in its moment of destruction, which I think is just a really exciting, unique thing. So I've worked in restaurants for the last 15 years, trying to help people demystify and democratize wine and really just get to have really exciting moments. Well, Accent's a small business, and so I think that, it's our job to support other small businesses. So when you think about small wineries, they're farmers, and when you talk about a big winery, they're putting millions of dollars into marketing. They don't need my help finding clients. So for us, we're playing this really fun kind of game of matchmaker, of finding somebody find this perfect small business for them to support. Accent's a really unique experience. We focus a lot on education. So we do wine tastings every single day. I mean, we have a lot of wines, of course, that you're not going to find anywhere else. So how do you know what to buy? So we do tastings every day. We do wine classes every week. And so we really focus on trying to help people find the best wine that they haven't had yet, and hopefully at a really fair price, because I think we're one of the most beautiful wine shops in the city, but beauty doesn't have to be expensive. So we try to have wines for everyone here. We have a website, it's accent.wine.
At Ravensglen, experience award-winning wine and excellent dining at their full-service restaurant located in West Lafayette, Ohio.
You can sample any of their 28 wines at their tasting bar, and I learned about the event center and upcoming events. Kylie, good to have you and Ravensglen on the show today.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
One of the best places around the state. We travel all the time to a lot of wineries, and I just think that place is absolutely beautiful and have been out there several times. So tell our viewers a little bit about Ravensglen.
Okay, so Ravensglen was started about 20 years ago by Bob and Renee Williams. They retired from their healthcare business and they wanted to turn their acreage into a fun hobby. They started by hand bottling and labeling all their wines. They distributed about 13,000 bottles of wine per year to local stores, and we produce about 500 bottles annually, and we supply to about 1,000 stores all across Ohio.
Let's talk a little bit about what Ravensglen might be doing for the holidays.
We are planning on being closed for Thanksgiving, unfortunately, but the following day we're going to be debuting our boozy hot chocolate, which is a hot chocolate made with our port wine, Scarlet Raven. And then for Black Friday to Cyber Monday, we're offering gift cards where you can buy a $100 gift card and you get a $20 gift card for yourself. We're also offering pre-made holiday gift baskets with Ravensglen wine, wine glasses, and corkscrews, which is a perfect gift for anybody from your boss to your best friend. And then on December 14th, the winery is hosting a fun-filled evening with live music by Saxy Rob, and we're going to have an ugly sweater contest with a giveaway at the end of the night.
Well, give us some contact information where we can learn more and order some of that delicious wine.
Yes, so you can go online to our website at ravensglen.com to order your wine online, or you can give us a call at 740-545-1000.
Sounds great. Kylie, thanks so much for being on the show today.
Silvercrest Cellars is situated alongside the majestic Grand River in Madison, Ohio. Their primary focus lies in cultivating grapes and crafting exquisite wines.
They meticulously craft their wines for everyone to enjoy from their physical winery, online platforms, as well as events and festivals.
Silvercrest specializes in mostly dry red wine. We have some sweeter wine, and we have some white wine. We're able to grow some grapes that you wouldn't think possible, like Cabernet Sauvignon, Cabernet Franc. We have a red called Dornfelder, which is a German grape. We have a very dark Bordeaux-style rosé. All of our grapes are local. We either grow them from my family's vineyards, John, the other owner, his family's vineyards, or our neighbors. But everything's local. We grow it all here. We make it all here. So the Grand River Valley is such a special place for growing grapes. We're in a very specific geographical region. All the wineries are concentrated in this little area. It's maybe 5 miles long. What happened about 11 or 12,000 years ago is the glacier came. It piled a ridge about 1,000 feet high on the south side of the Grand River, and then it melted and formed the Grand River Valley. When it retreated, it left a clay ridge here about 850 feet above sea level. It's always 3 or 4 or 5 degrees warmer at the tops of these ridges, and that really protects us during cold events. You get frost in June and October sometimes. So we have this very special warm spot. It's very convenient if you're coming to visit the wineries, because it's a very small region and there's about 30 wineries in the area. From right about now until the end of October, we have some of the best weather that we have all year long. We're walking distance from a metro park, and you can take the trail right down to the Grand River. We also participate in harvest hosts, where people with RVs can come up and stay at wineries. There's 5 wineries that are in harvest hosts. It's a very good way to visit the different wineries and experience wine country during the best time of the year. So to find out more, you can go to silvercrestcellars.com.
Coming up, we are taking you to one of the longest running breweries in Ohio and the oldest brewery in Central Ohio.
They say every sip and bite you take will be the best you ever had. Stay with us as we take you there.
Our strongest memories are family and food. Those memories will flood back when you try CJ's Soul Food in Polaris. With soul classics like ribs and greens to pork chops with savory mac and cheese, CJ's has it all. CJ's Soul Food, your soul food destination with signature cocktails and entertainment, has birthed a new age of soul here in Columbus. Located in Polaris, book your table now at cjsoulfood.com.
Experience the world in a single cup of coffee, sustainably sourced and expertly roasted right here in Columbus. Crimson is the ultimate destination for those seeking elevated and award-winning coffee.
Sip on their unique drinks at their coffee house in Easton and indulge in the flavors crafted by their talented sourcing partners.
Crimson is a full-line cafe. We serve all types of coffee and tea beverages, and we're located here at Easton, in between the Macy's building and the Nordstrom building on Worth Avenue. We source our products in a special way by making relationships with different producers, whether it be a tea producer, a coffee producer, or even making relationship locally with someone that creates a baked good or someone that provides different ingredients for the different drinks that we produce here at Crimson. There's a lot of ingredients to a good cup of coffee. Intentionality around sourcing, the way that you prepare it, just the way that you present it and the way that you talk about it with your customers, creating a bridge from the producer to the consumer. But also there's validation. There's competitions that you can enter in a coffee and you can get awards for coffees. But overall, a good cup of coffee is up to the person that's drinking it. And I think that we have a lot of good coffee here. If you come into our Easton location, you're going to find a wide range of different drinks. You're going to find tea that's, a single origin tea from one producer that has a ton of nuance that you probably haven't had in a cup of tea before, to a single pour over coffee to where, we can talk about the producer and talk about the way it's processed, or, a traditional mocha or a vanilla latte. But again, those syrups and sauces made in-house. You can find us in the digital world at crimsoncoffee.com or on Instagram at Crimson Columbus, or you can come on in and just try any of our beverages that we offer.
Expand your beer horizons with Forbidden Root. They believe in the endless possibilities of flavor.
Enjoy brews crafted with a wide array of botanicals, creating a taste sensation like no other. Discover a world of beer beyond your wildest imagination.
Here at Forbidden Root at Easton in Columbus, we seek to provide a very unique experience when it comes to breweries and overall with the gamut of people we are serving here at a place like Easton and the dynamics that come with this beautiful venue that we've built here.
Lots of people know us for our food, and from coming here at Easton, we want to make sure people know we're making beer here right at Easton. Most of the beer that we have on at any given time is made, 30 feet that direction, and we're always putting new things on. So we want to make sure, every time you come in, you maybe have a new thing that you can try.
We love people coming in for one beer or having an entire experience here. It's all meant to be included for anyone that wants to stop by. We have a tap room that's different from the dining room. We have an elevated space for events. But yeah, you said like we have wine, we have cocktails. There's not a lot of other breweries that worry about their cocktail lists and have the curated wines we do with the wine cellar.
Yeah, one of the unique things that we have here at Forbidden Root at Easton is a very large oak vessel called a fooder. We will age beer in there year round, usually for 3 or 4 months at a time. So anytime you come in, we're going to have a beer on that we fermented in the oak vessel, and is usually pretty unique coming out of that. So
our chef is Paul Yao, who has been in Columbus for about 25 years working. He's got his experience from a Mediterranean place, from a Korean place, from all kinds of different places where he's experienced food. So we have everything from a Nashville hot, a burger, a lasagna dip, a ramen mac and cheese. So it's really meant to be a total immersive, of flavors, yet approachable to people that would be coming in for the first time.
You can find us here at Easton at 4080 Worth Avenue. Make a reservation, book a party, just come out and have one of these beers I'm making right here on site.
Founded in 1988, Columbus Brewing Company is one of the longest-running breweries in Ohio and the oldest brewery in Central Ohio.
They source the best ingredients imaginable, from the most sought-after American hops in their IPAs to local quality butchers for their food menu.
At Columbus Brewing Beer Hall, the customer experience means everything to us. We are very hospitality driven whenever you come here. So we have 24 beers on draft that we all brew. Within the company, we have a small brewery on site where you can actually see the brewer working. We have a globally inspired menu, a pretty expansive menu. We make everything from scratch in-house, which is also very important to us. We actually have a private event space. It can seat up to 110 people, and we do all on-site catering. We have a pretty big menu where you can order pizzas, we have wings, we make the pizza dough, the sauce, everything in-house. We also have globally inspired menu items such as kimchi pancakes, elote fritters, which are very popular. All of that you can get in our private event space for a holiday party. We host wedding receptions, pretty much anything you need a space for.
Our number one beer is Columbus IPA. In the tap room here, we focus on a lot of hoppy beers plus some fruit-driven beers. Right now, it's hop harvest season, so we've got a ton of fresh hop beers that really just focus on the raw hop flavors that happen only one time a year. My favorite beer right now is Tracksuit Santa, which is our holiday seasonal that just launched this week. You can come right into the beer hall on Kelton, or you can find us at www.columbusbrewing.com.
Coming up, this New Orleans-inspired coffee shop is sure to please.
This downtown shop specializes in beignets, both plain and fancy, plus coffee and a full breakfast menu. Stay with us for a taste of New Orleans.
Experience the taste of true passion and craftsmanship with Boakes Creek Winery.
Savor the flavors of their expertly crafted wines made from their own estate-grown grapes and locally sourced fruits.
I'm Diane, and this is my husband Mike, and we're here at Boakes Creek Winery today. We bought this property on auction. It was a 600-acre farm, and so we got a big piece of it. We got 47 acres, and it had a lot of wild blackberries all over the property. It had red raspberries, black raspberries. I started making a lot of pies because I found all this fruit. And one of his buddies that knew that I was a wine drinker said, "Why is she making all those pies and stuff when you could be making wine out of it?" So I stopped making pies and stopped buying wine, but now I have to buy pies because I make wine. So
grape varieties that we do grow are mostly Minnesota hybrids. A lot of people don't know the names of our grapes because they've never heard of them. They are good for 40 below zero. They grow very well for us here and sell very well. Right now we're running about 12 to 14 tons of grapes a year off of our vineyard, which works out about 9 to 10,000 bottles. We've only competed in the Ohio wine competition, and if you do well there, you get an Ohio Quality Wine Award, which enables you to enter it at the Ohio State Fair. So 2 of our wines were poured this year at the Ohio State Fair, and we had 2 wines there last year that were both Ohio Quality Award winners. Well, if anybody's coming up from Columbus and heading towards Mad River Mountain or Indian Lake, we're just a short jog out of the way up Route 31 just north of Marysville.
It's pretty easy to get a hold of us, so you can call or text us at 937-358-2401, or you can go to our website, BoaksCreekWinery.com.
Visit Jackie O's on 4th Street in downtown Columbus. Enjoy their spacious indoor seating, 30 draft lines, retail store, and outdoor patio.
Jackie O's is perfect for drinks, food, and good times with friends. They have a 2nd floor private event space and a 8,000 square foot 2-story patio.
Jackie O's got started in about 18 years ago in 2006 in Athens, Ohio. We started as a small brew pub down there. The name of the brewery, Jackie O's, it's named after the owner's mother, Jackie Ostrike. We started with a really small brew pub, and over the years we grew. For about the past 9 years, we've really wanted to build a place in Columbus, Ohio. So around October 2020, we landed here on 4th Street in Columbus, Ohio, and opened last May. What's special, of course, first, it's the beer. We have 25 beers inside, 20 beers outside on draft. We have everything from bourbon barrel-aged beer. We have plenty of sour beers, some pilsners, all kinds of ales, hazy IPA, some brown ales, a whole plethora of stuff. Besides that, we also have some cocktails for those that are maybe not into beer or between their beers on a cocktail. And we also have a ton of different spaces. There's probably about 6 to 7 different spaces indoors and outdoors. October 28th, we're having a Halloween harvest party. That's coming up. We're going to have 4 different beers on draft special for that, 4 different barrel-aged dark apparition variants. So we're going to have a pumpkin latte, a orange chocolate, and a candy nuts version of our bourbon barrel dark apparition. Have that throughout the day. We're going to have a costume contest at 3 o'clock. And at 10 o'clock, we also have the Mighty Troubadours, a bluegrass band, playing at 3 o'clock, which we're really excited about. So kind of celebrating Halloween and the harvest season all in one. You can get a hold of us through social media. You can reach out to me anytime, Johnny, JOHNNY, @JackieO's.com. If you're looking for a place to hold a special event or just to come on by, any questions, hit me up.
At Way Down Yonder Beignets and Coffee, it was the owner's desire to continue her family's mission to share the rich and unique culture of New Orleans.
Transport yourself to the lively streets of New Orleans with every sip of their coffee and bite of their French-inspired beignets.
The name Way Down Yonder actually was in a dream, a vision that God gave to me. But it was actually for my mother. My mother, that was her vision to open up a restaurant. God said, give it to her. That's a journey that He can see us going on. Being here in the city of Columbus would be a staple for the community, because what we are all about is family, and Way Down Yonder was built on family, built on love. And so we wanted to be able to spread that to the city of Columbus and, continue to share our culture of New Orleans. Guests can experience authentic cuisine. Our beignets and coffee is something that Columbus doesn't have, and we do make that in-house, made from scratch. And we also specialize in a savory breakfast that you can get as well, that if you don't want the sweetness, you got the savory side that you can choose from. The Signature House Coffee is something that we specialize in, and I wanted to go with our own brand of Signature House Coffee that would be a perfect pairing with the beignets itself. It comes from Central and South America, so they have coffee beans that have hints of brown sugar, plum, and hazelnut. So it does have a really smooth flavor, but it is strong enough for you to start your day, and it is also perfectly paired with our beignets, our Signature House beignets. You can contact us on all social media platforms, Way Down Yonder Beignets, WDY Beignets. You can also follow our website, which is WDY Beignets as well. And you can look us up on any social media platform, or Google and Way Down Yonder, and you'll be able to pull us up.
Coming up, we're visiting a modern Prohibition-inspired eatery.
If you like great food, jazz, and amazing drinks, we are taking you there. Details coming up.
Escape to the serene countryside of Wayne County and enjoy the taste of award-winning wines at Lincoln Way Vineyards.
Discover your perfect wine time in their tranquil vineyard, just a short drive from Columbus. Follow them on Facebook to stay current on their wonderful events.
What's new at Lincoln Way Vineyards? Well, since the last time we talked, we've added a bunch of new flavored draft ciders. So if you're not a wine drinker, we've got something for you. We've also added over my shoulder here, we've got the igloos, 2 igloos that are being set up for the fall, winter, and early spring. That's a partnership with an organization called Includability, who raises funds to improve handicap accessibility of buildings for those that have trouble getting around their homes or even out in public. So that's a partnership with them. Any rental fees that go to renting those igloos during the season will go directly to them. We also have fire pits available that we've installed over the summer. They're off to the other side of my shoulder here, back in the wooded area there. We've got fire pits. So if you want to come sit around a campfire while you enjoy your wine, we're set up for that as well. We also have our cork and craft or our crafty events. We have charcuterie board workshops. Just watch our website and our Facebook page to see all the fun and exciting things we've got coming up. We also have the Wayne and Ashland Farm Bureaus, their toy drive event coming up the Tuesday after Thanksgiving, which would be, I believe, November 28th. That event is open to the public. All they ask is you bring a toy to donate that will actually go to the Marines Toys for Tots program. It's just something that the local Farm Bureau Young Professionals group likes to put on, and we're happy to host them again this year. So that's coming up as well. You can always contact us at the winery on the old-fashioned phone at 330-804-WINE or 9463 for those of you that don't have numbers or letters on your keypad. You can always find us on our website at lincolnwayvineyards.com or our Facebook page under Lincoln Way Vineyards.
Indulge in a delightful experience at Shake No 8. Treat yourself to mouth-watering ice cream, heavenly biscuits, and delectable crepes.
Sip on delicious coffee or indulge in their irresistible milkshakes. Their cozy atmosphere will make you feel relaxed, while their professional staff ensures you have a memorable time.
My name is Said Al-Jafari. I am the founder and the owner of Shake No. 8, and I encourage you to spend your money locally. It was like crazy idea, like to find some place that had something really special here in Columbus, like make it really unique between like milkshake, desserts, coffee, mix them all together and made them like really fun place to come to. From the moment that you enter to Shake No. 8, you can feel the difference between like the atmosphere, the music, the staff that we have, the product that we are serving. It's make it like really fun for everyone. You have something for everyone between like having the shakes, the desserts, and even if you are vegan or do you have any allergies, we have something for you. Because we are Shake No. 8, we have 8 different categories in our menu. Starting out with our like famous category, which is the No. 8 shakes. It has 8 different shakes in there. Those are the most selling items. Each one, it has preset topping at the top if you choose to aid it up, which is like having the fancy toppings at the top, icing on the rim, specialty topping at the top. And it's not just like any regular milkshake. Each one, it has a special recipe to it. I'm really grateful for Columbus. We are based over here in 1537 North High Street. The city has been great to us over here so far. So it's like walking distance from everything. We are south of the campus, across the way from Gateway. It's walking distance from anywhere at the downtown. If you would like to learn more about like Shake No. 8, you can go to our website, which is shakeno8.com, or you can go to our accounts on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok.
Canoe Club and Wine Bar is a cozy, casual, and inviting wine bar, restaurant, and art gallery located in Marblehead, Ohio.
They have an art gallery filled with local artist creations for sale, and this is a very unique experience that you must visit when traveling to the North Coast.
We can offer a different kind of dining experience depending on what a guest might be looking for. So in the summer, we do have a patio that's open. You can even bring your dogs. But we also have unique areas within the restaurant. If you have a group of friends and want to enjoy, a time at the high top, or if you're on a romantic date and want to have a table for 2, or if you'd like a little bit of a quieter space in our art gallery, we offer dining in there as well. Secondly, I think it's our wood-fired brick oven. That's where the majority of our food is prepared. We're able to really prepare a whole lot of great food within that brick oven and provide a really nice flavor to a lot of our dishes. Third, I think it's our wine list. We have over 60 wines from around the world. We work with vendors of large wineries and small wineries. And last but not least is we do have an art gallery of 15 to 20 local artists. We display all their works. It's not uncommon that someone will come into our restaurant for the first time and be surprised of everything that we offer, or even what the space looks like on the inside from what you see on the outside. And so what we really try to do is let people know we're not just a wine bar, we're not just a private club or anything like that. We're a full-service restaurant, full-service bar. We offer not only our wood-fired pizzas that we are known for, but also an array of appetizers, soups, salads, sandwiches, and desserts. And we do have a full bar with handcrafted cocktails, some with our own little twist on them, and also around 15 beers, international and domestic. We do a lot of events in our gallery space. We've done everything from wine tastings to wine and yoga, different arts and craft classes. And we do like to support the local community, partner with local businesses, and provide something for the locals during the off-season as well. The best way to follow us and figure out what's going on with Canoe Club is to follow us on our social media pages. We keep very up-to-date information on there and always have new information coming out.
Step into a world of flavor, rhythm, and sophistication at Adelaide's Gin Joint. Savor delectable American fusion cuisine, sip on handcrafted gourmet cocktails, and immerse yourself in the soulful melodies of local jazz artists.
Experience the perfect blend of culinary artistry, mixology mastery, and live music at this one-of-a-kind establishment in Old North Columbus.
We wanted to create kind of a new venue in the community, and we wanted to combine great design with great cocktails, with great menu, and with great staff. So we wanted to kind of give back to the community and really celebrate local artists and get them up on stage here and just have these incredible jam sessions every night and be able to share that with a lot of different audiences. There's 5 distinct areas. So you've got an enormous patio, beautiful patio, can't wait till summer. And then we've got the Gin Joint, which we're standing in now, which is kind of our bar area. Then we've got a main dining room. Then we've got the library, which is kind of a soft seating area and an area where you just come in and chill. Then we have the Juniper Room, a place where you can reserve and bring a large group of people and just hang out and kind of chill. So the signature cocktails were developed by a mixologist, Jillian Smith, who's one of the top mixologists in town. She created these original cocktails for us that are absolutely extraordinary. In November, we're going to open up the menu and use kind of the 44 gins that we've acquired to create a build your own gin and tonic. Have all the gins, kind of what their attributes are, and then all of the different mixers, and allow you to create your own adventure.
So our inspiration for the menu was trying to do a throwback to classic foods. So a lot of panna cottas, ice cream, meatballs, things you're familiar with, but with modern twists.
We're available at adelaidesginjoint.com. We've also got a phone number if you've got a large party and you'd like to book one of these specialty rooms, 614-450-1902.
Well, we hope you enjoyed today's show, and we hope you see some amazing places to enjoy craft beer, wine, and coffee. And remember, if you missed any of the show today, you can catch it online at onacolumbus.com. And while you're on the website, lots of great recipes and lifestyle articles in our O&A news section, so be sure to check it out. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Renee, what's coming up next week?
On next week's show, we're celebrating Veterans Day by paying tribute to those who have kept us safe and free. Along with saluting our veterans, we are checking out some international dining right here in Central Ohio. So be sure to watch.
Until next time,
have a great week.
Closed captioning brought to you by Explore Hocking Hills. The leaves are starting to change, and it's a great time to visit the Hocking Hills. For more information, go to exploreHockingHills.com.